By the end of this video, you're going to know and start using the proven 3-step equation that you can simply slot into your daily life to achieve your fullest potential. If it wasn't for this success equation, this channel would probably only be 1/10 of the size it is right now. And if I stuck to the equation better, we'd probably be at least 2 times bigger. But don't take it from me, alright, a young lad. Take it from all the successful businessmen and people you know online. They all benefit from this equation, which is why they're achieving their potential better than us. And I would go as far to say that this equation is a fundamental law for success. If you're still nowhere near where you want to be in life and you're drowning yourself in monk mode and dopamine detox videos, I think you're just not aware of this equation yet. So let's break down this 3-step equation and how it will immediately start you on the journey of unlocking your full potential or best version of you. Step 1 of the success equation: volume. Volume is the amount of hours and days a week you put into something, whether it's the gym, work, your mental health. The more hours you put into your day doing the correct actions, the faster you will become the best version of yourself, obviously. Volume is kind of like turtles laying turtle eggs. All right, just hear me out. A hawksbill turtle, like a good friend of mine, lays up to 200 eggs at a time. I fear for the mother. And she does this because she knows most of them babies are gonna get clapped. The volume allows for hundreds of mistakes in order to get those few victories. So when it comes to achieving your fullest potential, whether in a business or socially or your body, somewhere there is a golden ratio of hours of action to hours of rest. This is just the first step, but obviously it runs deeper than this. And the next 2 steps are where real success comes in, at least from what I've experienced, what everyone has experienced. Step 2, times it by leverage. The best way to describe leverage is to compare a day 1 gamer to a professional gamer. The day 1 gamer has awkward hands. They don't even know the right sticks to move or shoot or jump. They have no knowledge on what to do or skills, whereas the professional gamer has extreme knowledge on every part of the game. Their moves are also muscle memory. So if we make both of these people play for 2 hours straight, which one do you think will get the best results? Yeah, this is leverage times the volume of your actions by skill and knowledge and help, and you will reach your full potential faster. Like in the gym, for example, if you're a beginner, I guess this would be leverage if you searched up Jeff Nippard videos whilst trying out the equipment for the first time. And with this channel, for example, I've slowly built up leverage with my actions by reading books on influence, speaking well, productivity, and over time, I've seen what videos reach more of the boys, so I do more of them. That is leverage. I've times my output by the skills and knowledge I'm slowly gaining. I'm gonna fucking beat them nerds, alright? All of them. But there's one part of the equation we're still missing, and in my opinion, it's the most important. This is where I, and most guys, still go wrong. Step 3, divide it all by speed. If volume is the time you put into an action and leverage is how effective that action is, then speed is how long it takes you to begin the action in the first place. It's kind of like the story of Alexander the Great, the man who conquered the known world back in BC. Friend of the show. Something that stood out about him when I read about him was the absolute speed he had when showing up at another country's front gates. The speed at which he'd start moving when he heard another country was thinking of invading him. This is why he was so successful at conquering. He wasn't only insanely good at leading an army, but he acted on thoughts fast. And also, Alex Hormozi, a huge businessman, massive man. Right, well, oh my God. What am I doing? Anyway, he once defined power as the ability to shrink the gap between thought and action. It doesn't matter how much volume you do or how good at it you are. If you take days, weeks, or months to start an action, a gym session, a business, clean eating, that time will slip away and your power to become your best self will fade. And on top of this, I do want to take a moment to shove some urgency up your ass, alright? We are always told, you've got time, you're in your 20s, you can slow down and wait until the right idea or job comes to you. I usually tell myself this, I'll be honest. No, we don't. Let's do the maths. In your 20s, you only get 120 months, and you know how fast they go, brother. If you're 22 like me, you have approximately 87 months left to make something of yourself in your 20s. You are being fed a lie by whoever is telling you that, including yourself. Your speed at which you act determines all your power and how much potential you would have reached by the end of your life. I definitely still struggle with this. That Google search smacked me right on the knob because I still could be faster. But anyway, overall, there is a clear 3-step formula to achieving your fullest potential, your highest self in the time we have on Earth, right? Volume times leverage over speed. The smaller you can make that speed number, the more power you have. If you really want to start studying or something, just start now. That is the most amount of power you have as a human. Alright, it also helps to retrain your brain to start comparing yourself to people again, so you get pissed off and are propelled to make progress. But that's for another video. Alright, be gone.